Hi, what's going on YouTube? This is Brian from Happy Funny Fitness, and today I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to get that perfect or healthy or whatever fitness body that you want when you have average to below average genetics like me. Let's go. Tip number 1, find out what your why is. I know you're all motivated trying to get fit, especially January 1st of the year, but then usually people trickle down, usually the gyms are really crowded, then it trickles down after 3 months. And it's just whoever's been there before stays there. And the reason why people stay there and just don't give up is because they have a deep why. I have a deep why too. That's the reason why I've been doing it for years. Let me get you straight. Average to below average genetics, you won't see a lot of change too much. It'll take years upon years, especially if you're trying to develop muscle. Like me, I want to be more muscular and everything. I was always the wimpy dude. So you always have to find out your why. And it has to not just be, oh, I just want to be great. I just want to have a great body. I want to have just a six-pack and all. No, it has to be deep. It's, it's for my kids, or it's for my family, it's for my wife so I could live longer. It's for my parents. It's for everyone who's doubted me. It's just for, I was a weak kid, so for me to just be strong like that, just to provide for my family, to lift just big, better objects, and just to show my family like I could do it, then you could do it too, that's part of a why. That's a deep why, and you have to find your deep why. You have to find your deep why, because there's going to be times, honestly, where you want to quit. There's going to be times, honestly, where you don't want to get up in the morning. There's going to be times where you just want to say, F this, I'm not seeing results. I don't want to do this anymore. But then your why will always keep you going. You always have to tell yourself, because negative is, what's in your mind is 80% negative talk. And your why will always keep you from pushing forward, never giving up, never quitting. It took a long time for me to even look like I lifted or even look like I developed muscle. It took a while, but it was my why that's really deep and really personal that kept me going. So that'll work for you too. All right, tip number 2, do what you can do with what you got. I know, like, when you first start lifting, especially the young people, where you don't have any money or you don't have parents to give you anything, that if you really want to, be fit, be more fit, you just have to start with what you got. I started with just doing push-ups, body weight exercises when I was young, and I just started doing those sit-ups, doing those push-ups, using water bottles for weight, or whatever it is you need to do. I see people all the time on Facebook, my relatives from the Philippines, using like paint cans. Come on, you could use anything for weight, but start with what you got. And then when you start getting that job or getting money, start investing in yourself. Start investing in money in the gym. If you don't have time to drive to the gym like I didn't, I used to drive to the gym, go early in the morning, and that took away from what I had to do in the morning for my family. So I ended up, once I got that job, once I started saving money, I ended up getting a home gym, and that worked a lot too. So before you go up to that, before you have the funds for that, you just have to get what you can and start now. Don't hesitate. Don't wait till I get a gym membership or whatever. Just start now. Start at the house. Get that habit of getting that drive to keep on doing it almost every day. Yeah, you could work out 3 times a day or whatnot, but it has to be in your mind almost every day, because it's not a temporary thing. It's a lifestyle choice. It's a choice that we make. And so you got to figure it out, what you need to do to develop that muscle. Tip number 3 in developing the body that you want is write it down. It works, okay? It's been written. People have been doing it on goals here. I know other fitness channels will tell you how to lift and stuff like that. You can find it in other fitness channels. Right now, it's just trying to get that drive. So another thing is write down your goals. Look at them. Just look at them morning, noon, and night every day. Try for 90 days and see what changes you. I did that when I first wanted to go on my first cut, when I wanted to have a 6-pack. My goal is to get a 10-pack, because 8-packs are old school. Like my very first time where I was like, oh, I finally got it. And and it took months and months, but then I wrote it down. I said I wanted a six-pack, I wanted, to be this much amount of weight and look like I lifted or whatever. I wrote it down, I looked at it morning, noon, and night. Then what ends up happening is it gets in your subconscious, and now it starts being, okay, doing the gym and diet. It's not willpower anymore. It's just a part of you. I work. People like would be given donuts and stuff like that, and there would not be that fire inside me to just eat like everybody else. It would just be like, oh, I have a ultimate goal. I'm still concentrated on it. There'll be a cheat meal here or there, but not today. Just keep on doing it. Keep on reading it, morning, noon, and night. It's been written. It works. And also, not just lifting goals, fitness goals, also in any goal. I write all down all my goals, and sometimes you'll be surprised of how much you accomplished by doing that. Tip number 4, find a mentor. It's hard to do this alone. It's hard to just do this fitness thing, whatever you want to do, develop muscle, lose weight, whatever. It's hard to do it alone. You got to find someone that is a mentor. At least, find someone on YouTube that shares your same struggle, that shares, your same body type, whatever, and that shares your same goal. When I first started out, I had no one. It was just me like trying to lift weights and trying to get healthy without studying up, and it was hard. Like I didn't see any results, and it's pretty frustrating. What made it easier was when I took the step, when I started going to the gym, was actually asking people. I was always afraid to ask people because I was always embarrassed. But once I started asking people, and I mostly started asking the older folk generation, because I wanted to be like that when I was older, and I am getting older, and I wanted to be like them and be healthy like them. So I would just ask them questions, and then just ask what they did, what was their split, what was their routine, what was their form like, and you'll be surprised of how nice they are, because they probably started from something also. They probably started somewhere where they were like maybe overweight, or maybe they were very skinny or whatnot, and then they became this. And to tell you the truth, it takes years for you to develop the body that you want. But it helped me. So it helped me because they do push you, and you get more educated about it. Also, what helped was actually reading up about fitness, reading up about my goal was just to build muscle and to stay trim. I was overweight. I lost 50 pounds, and then what ended up me doing it was actually just reading up on how to lose weight, reading up on how to gain muscle, reading up on all these articles every day. Just trying to be informed about it. And it took a while, but then you start getting more educated and start getting things right. Trust me, you'll start getting things right. People now start asking you for advice, and that's a blessing, because you give other people advice. So just find that guru, or find that person who likes to lift, maybe your friends or whatnot, and just start asking questions, but still get started. And that'll make your process as getting fit and healthy very, very shorter. Finally, tip number 5 in trying to achieve a body that you want, trying to be fit when you have weak, below average to average genetics, is you're not average. You're looking at this channel right now, you searching for fitness, you being in the gym, you working out is not average at all. Average people, below average people right now don't give a F about working out. Don't give a F about fitness. They live sedentary lives. They have office jobs or whatnot, okay? You just stepping in the gym and you keep on doing it, keep on exercising, keep fulfilling your goals is not average. I mean, I may say that I might have the below average to average genetics, or you may have average or below average genetics, but don't let that stop you from developing the best body you can. Don't let that stop you from achieving whatever it is you want to achieve in health and fitness. Don't let that stop you. Because even though, you won't be like Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything like that, if you are cool, we have families, we have everything, we have other day lives. We don't do this as a profession. Just struggling, or you trying to just get to the gym, you trying to work on your fitness is more than most of the people out there. I work in an office and a lot of people, I'm like, what, 5%, 3% who actually work out on their break, or who actually think about fitness, or who are in that fitness mindset. So I mean, it's one of those things where you're not average. Just keep on striving, keep on pushing, and it takes some time. So be patient. But remember, you're not average. You're not below average. You're above average just by exercising. So these are 5 tips that I use for myself to get in that fitness lifestyle. You could use them too. They help a lot. Other fitness channels, they put how to work out and everything. I'll put those out too, but I just wanted to put this video out because motivation is really where it's at. You getting in the gym, you exercising, whatever it is you want to do, you just getting in there and getting started. That's what helped me throughout the years. It takes time, and there will be points where you want to quit. There will be points where you'll get tested, life happens, where you have to stop a little bit, you get injured, whatever it is. It's just that you have to use principles that will keep you from going forward with your fitness goals. And this is Brian, me. Thank you for watching Happy Funny Fitness. And remember, go for it. Get those goals. And be strong as fuck.